Welcome back, everyone! For today's video, we will talk about the most expensive cars ever sold at auctions. The cars that we are going to talk about are definitely not for everyone, because the prices that they achieved at auctions were over $10 million. So without further ado, let's get started with the first car, which is Ferrari 250 GT California SWB. This Ferrari was built in 1961 and is one of the rarest Ferraris ever made. Only 37 units were produced, and this particular example is one of only 20 right-hand drive models. It has a 3-liter Colombo V1.2 engine and a 4-speed manual gearbox. It was originally finished in Rosso Casa red, but was later resprayed in the color that we see it today, which is Blue California. The car has been featured in several notable films, including the 1989 comedy film Ferrari, starring Chris Tucker and John Candy. This legendary automobile changed hands several times during its existence, but it was during an RM Auctions event held at the 2018 Monterey Car Week that it reached its highest price tag yet, selling for a staggering $19,500,000. The next car that we will talk about is another Ferrari, namely Ferrari 275 GTB. This car needs no introduction, since it is arguably one of the most beautiful cars ever made. Only 335 were produced between 1965 and 1968. The 275 GTB was powered by a 3.3-liter Colombo V12 engine. It was capable of producing 190 brake horsepower and could reach a top speed of 148 miles per hour. The chassis of this model was constructed from a tubular steel space frame, while its bodywork was made out of aluminum. One of these amazing automobiles sold for a record-breaking $26 million at a auction held in 2014 at the Quail Lodge. During the Monterey Car Week, the vehicle had been owned by the same family for over 50 years before being sold to an unknown buyer. The proceeds from the sale were donated to prostate cancer research in honor of the late owner who passed away from the disease. Moving on, we have Lamborghini. This iconic car needs no introduction, as it is one of the most popular and recognizable automobiles of all time. It was introduced in 1966 and was named after Ferruccio Lamborghini's favorite type of bull. Only 326 Miuras were produced during its production run, which lasted until 1973. They came in 2 body styles, a fixed-roof coupe and a Targa top Spider. The Lamborghini Miura was powered by a 4-liter V12 engine that was mounted behind the driver and passenger compartment, giving it a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive layout. This engine produced 390 brake horsepower and allowed the vehicle to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. Its 4-speed gearbox was also manufactured by Lamborghini. The Miura was one of the first supercars ever made and remains one of the most sought-after models by collectors. It has appeared in numerous films and television shows over the years and is often cited as an inspiration for other automotive designers. At a 1998 Christie's auction in England, a 1971 Lamborghini Miura P25 sold for £10,520,000, which translates to approximately $16 million. The fourth car that we will discuss is the Mercedes W125. This automobile was built in 1937 and was one of only 3 units ever made. It was designed by Mercedes-Benz for the purpose of competing in races like the German Grand Prix and the Swiss Grand Prix. The W125 was powered by a 6-liter straight-8 engine that produced 460 brake horsepower and allowed the vehicle to achieve a top speed of 150 miles per hour. Only one of the 3 W125s built still exists today, and it is currently owned by a private collector. In 2014, this car sold at an RM Auctions event during the Monterey Car Week for $30 million, making it the most expensive car ever sold at that particular event. Moving on, we have Bugatti Type 41 Royale. This car was built in 1933 and is one of only 6 examples ever created. It was designed by French engineer Jean Bugatti and was intended to be the ultimate luxury automobile of its era. The Bugatti Type 41 Royale featured a 8-liter inline-8 engine that was mated to a 4-speed manual transmission. This powertrain produced 240 horsepower and allowed the vehicle to reach a top speed of 90 miles per hour. The car's bodywork was handcrafted from aluminum, and it boasted an impressive wheelbase length of 158 inches, providing ample space for passengers in both the front and rear compartments. During its unveiling at the 1933 Paris Auto Show, the Bugatti Type 41 Royale received widespread acclaim for its innovative design and powerful engine. However, due to the Great Depression, only 6 were sold before production ceased in 1934. Today, one of the 6 surviving Type 41 Royales changed hands in 2011 for an astonishing $8 million. Next up, we have Ferrari 151. This stunning automobile was built in 1951 and is considered to be one of the most important Ferraris ever made. It was designed by Ferrari's founder, Enzo Ferrari, and was the first car to bear the prancing horse logo. The Ferrari 151 Italia featured a 1.5-liter V4 engine that was mated to a 2-speed gearbox. This engine produced 120 brake horsepower and allowed the car to reach a top speed of 130 miles per hour, despite its relatively small size. The Ferrari 151 Italia was incredibly successful in motorsport competitions, winning numerous races during its debut season in 1951. Its lightweight construction and powerful engine made it a formidable competitor on the racetrack. However, due to changes in regulations, the 151 Italia was retired from racing after only 1 year of competition. Only 4 examples of the Ferrari 151 Italia were ever built, and today they are extremely rare and valuable collector's items. One of these automobiles sold for a whopping $19 million at a Bonhams auction in 2018. Next up, we have Jaguar XKSS. This British sports car was produced by Jaguar between 1953 and 1957. It was based on the Jaguar XK120 and was designed to compete in various sports car racing events. The XKSS featured a 3.4-liter inline-6 engine that was mated to a 4-speed manual transmission. This powertrain produced 250 brake horsepower and allowed the vehicle to achieve a top speed of 150 miles per hour. The car's bodywork was constructed from aluminum and was designed by Jaguar's chief stock, Malcolm Sayer. It featured a low, sleek profile with long, sweeping curves that were typical of post-war British sports cars. During its production run, the Jaguar XKSS won several races at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and established itself as one of the most successful sports cars of its era. However, in 1956, production was halted due to safety concerns regarding the vehicle's fuel tank design. Out of the 29 Jaguar XKSS models produced, only 16 were converted to the Roadster configuration and were sold to customers. One of these rare automobiles sold for $10,775,000 at a Bonhams auction in 2017, making it the most expensive Jag ever sold at public auction. Last but not least, we have the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. This car is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful automobiles ever created and is valued at a staggering $142 million. Only 2 of these vehicles were ever produced, and they were designed by Mercedes-Benz in the mid-1950s for use in motorsports events such as the Mille Miglia and the Carrera Panamera. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé featured a 3-liter inline-6 engine that was mated to a 4-speed manual transmission. This powertrain produced 300 brake horsepower and allowed the car to achieve a top speed of 160 miles per hour. The car's bodywork was constructed from aluminum and was designed by Rudolf Uhlenhaut, hence the car's name. It boasted an aerodynamic shape with long sloping hood and a low, sleek profile that was typical of German sports cars of the era. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé was incredibly successful in motorsports competition, winning numerous races during its debut season in 1955. However, following a tragic accident at the 1955 Le Mans disaster, Mercedes-Benz withdrew from motorsports and the 300 SLR Uhlenhaut was put into storage. It remained there for over 50 years until it was rediscovered in 2007. Since then, the car has been displayed at various museums around the world and is considered to be one of the most valuable and sought-after automobiles by collectors. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and joining our growing community. Have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next one.